of the Rose Ball Season 2 will receive the grand prize package, including a digital portrait courtesy of Rachel Rosa, a pair of custom lashes courtesy of Matsuge, a custom garment valued at over $100 courtesy of Priscilla's Projects, a custom wig styling courtesy of Hats by Carlos, whose work has been featured on RuPaul's Drag Race, and a cash prize of $250, currency transferable. In addition to the winner, the first runner-up this season will also receive a prize package, including a discount package for DV Couture Designs and K Pingel Wigs, a pair of lashes courtesy of Matsuge, a free wig courtesy of Wiggles Beauty Supply, and a cash prize of $100, currency transferable.
Sweet Boy back with another party hat with a crown upon it this week, after placements last week. Not too shabby. Back again for episode 5, challenge 3. Here we go. See what happens. I'm feeling pretty good after last week's placement. Wasn't expecting that placement, to be honest. I was very proud of what I'd done. I wouldn't have changed anything. But I was just very worried from, because I took a risk and I'd done something a bit different and a bit weird, and yeah, it was definitely a risk, I think. And so I wasn't sure how that was gonna come across and how they were gonna like it. The weirdness was able to come out in full action, and the judges liked it, and I got my win, finally, after 3 episodes, 3 challenges. Track record's looking pretty nice. So let's hope I don't end up ruining it this week with today's challenge.
I am kind of riding high after the first 2 challenges. Definitely, put a lot of pressure on myself after winning the first one. So the second one last week was definitely fun, but set the bar a little high for myself, and apparently Sweet Boy was just a tiny bit better, so congrats, Sweet Boy. Love you to death, but you better watch out, because now we have very similar records, and it's getting down to the wire, so coming for you. One thing that I was completely shook about when Lola said for the first time in Rose Ball history we have a tie, I thought it was going to be top 2, and I thought it was going to be me and Sweet Boy, and then it was a tie for last place, and that's awkward for those who were tied for last. I know a lot of the girls did not like their critiques this week or their placements. I am not one of those people. I loved my critiques. I loved my placement. Well, I could have placed higher, but it's all in good fun. And some of the hosts just can't take constructive criticism, and that's unfortunate. Not going to name names. Helena, Crystal.
Hello, little people of the earth. It is me, Crystal Starz, and it's a new day at the Rose Ball Season 2, and I feel funkier than ever with my ponytail and my fur coat. I feel very... I'm disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect to be in the bottom last week. I feel like I'm the milk on All Stars 3 of the Rose Ball Season 2. I feel like I'm doing so good, but in the end, I'm not. This episode is actually the last episode of the quarterfinals for my group, and it's all or nothing. I've been in the bottom twice. There's been 2 episodes. So I've been bottoming since the beginning, which is not something I'm used to be doing. But if I want to make it to the next round, I really, really have to win. God, let it be me today. Since last week's episode, I'm definitely more defensive than I was in the group chats before it aired. Now I know that everybody likes to make fun of my witch look. I mean, it was fun at first, but now it's just getting like really repetitive, so I'm going to start calling out people because they had fun doing it for me last week, so it's my turn now. If you say that I should be sponsored by Fruit of the Loom, I'm sorry. You wear crop tops every episode. What's that about?
Hey guys, it's Naja, the lovely fifth alternate of Group A, back for episode 3 of season 2 of the Rose Ball. Last week's episode happened. It premiered. Emerald's and Sweet's performances were ones that like really stood out to me. Emerald's video had me at the very beginning when she started doing like it was really fucking funny to me. And in Sweet's video, I really liked the shot from inside of the mouth. I thought that was really cool. And in all 2 episodes that have aired, I have placed low in both of them, so it feels amazing. I'm actually kind of feeling exhausted and a little frustrated, to be honest. But if nothing else, I'm consistent, I guess. So with that, I'm not feeling too good or excited going into this next challenge because I'd like wear myself out so bad getting everything together, and I would reach the end of all this work and just feeling like it's not gonna be good enough anyway, so it sucks.
Hello, we are back for challenge 3 of the Rose Ball, and it's me, Gypsy. What's up? I just love the challenge altogether. We also got some pretty epic looks. A few of my favorites were Emerald Star as well as Helena. She did an amazing job doing all the different cocktail looks. Naja, she made her look from scratch, and it was so spot on to what her artist was. And just to see the growth of Crystal from the first week to this next challenge is amazing as well. And of course, we can't forget our winner of the challenge, Sweet Boy. His overall performance was just so mesmerizing, so I totally see why he got this challenge in the bag. I guess I totally just named everybody in the group, so everybody's my favorite, hell. How do I feel about my placement last week? What the hell is going on in here on this day? Shocked, gooped, and gagged. That's how I feel. Rude. No, but seriously, nobody wants to be in the bottom, but it is what it is, and it's a new week, it's a new challenge, so we're gonna just leave that challenge in the past, and we're gonna move on to the next one, all right?
How high are you? This is Helena Handbaskit, and we are back for challenge 3 of the Rose Ball season 2. Can you fucking believe it? Like, if I do my math right, next challenge we're down to 8, and then after that we're down to 4, and I don't remember what happens after that. But if I do my math right, I think we're halfway there. Like, okay, there's a couple things we got to talk about, and first one, addressing the elephant in the room. And no, I'm not talking about Emerald Star's ass. Talking about the drama between the DC girls and Crystal Starz, Miss Crystal Starz, bless her heart. These bitches been going at it, and I've been sitting here in the corner like, what is going on? The attention to details. But you know what? I gotta say, at the end of the day, as cliche as it is, we're all sisters in this, and we learn from each other, we motivate each other, we're cunty, we're stupid, we're bitches, all of that, but we're still sisters, so we're doing great, but tomorrow's a different story. So challenge 2 was super cute. Congratulations, Sweet Boy. Mwah, well deserved. You did amazing. You looked fantastic. Emerald, I guess you were okay. And I came in 3rd, which is progress over last week where I came in 4th. So that's a good thing. I was a little beaten up about what some of the judges had to say, and I reflected on it a bit and talked to some people, and I got some really good advice, and the advice is that a great artist is polarizing, and I wholeheartedly agree with that. Some people are going to love it, some people are going to hate it, but I made you feel something. And whether you liked it or understood it, you know, I did what I had to do, and I'm going to keep doing what I have to do. I honestly, I feel like this is my week, and I think that you can see how much hard work I put into it. Not to say that the other girls did not put in hard work, but I think I put in the most.
So for this next challenge, I was pretty excited. I guess for the next challenge, I was excited when we were doing horror movie trailers. I grew up making like stupid horror movies with my neighborhood friends. Like, this is what I do. I am an actor. Out of the 3 like Rose Ball pillars, I like consider acting to be one of my strong suits. So I was super excited to do a horror movie, and then Lola threw in a comedy horror movie trailer in under 2 minutes, which is like a lot of work because you have to come up with a full story and then pick parts of the trailer to actually film without like giving away the plot line. So that was crazy. I completely changed my idea last minute, so that was also crazy. But I am super, super excited. I think I counted like 37 different like horror movie nods or like Easter eggs in my entire performance. So let me know if you count all of them. Literally every single thing. Talk about attention to detail. Every single thing in this film is there for a reason, from the underlying music tracks, from the camera shots, the angles, the cutscenes, the voiceovers. It is all purposeful, and I am very happy with the way it turned out.
Emerald Star seems to have a lot of fun talking about details and me and how I tell everybody to look out for every single detail, and then I'm in the bottom, so I'm just gonna clear the air about that. What I meant was, I submit at the last minute I've not anymore, but I did it in the first week because I wanted to pay attention to every single detail of my floor show. Not the look, the floor show. I knew my look was shit. I just wanted to sell it with the editing of my floor show. So don't think of me as the basic like Tia Coffee, Baroness Basic. That's not me. I'm Baroness Glamour. This week, I feel like I did a great job. I think I had a lot of good gags in my video. And when it came down to the runway, yes, it's not the most innovative look, but I had a storyline, and if you don't get it, well, that's just your problem. That being said, I'm going to prepare myself to show these bitches what a redemption really means.
This challenge I've been very excited for. I have a degree in film. I'm going to sound like I'm boasting now, but I have a degree in film. So film trailers and editing and stuff is something I'm familiar with. So it feels like it should be something that I'll be able to do successfully. But whether I have or not is another question. But on the other hand, it's a comedy challenge, and I've never done purposeful comedy before. I try to be funny when I can be, but it's not, I wouldn't call myself comedy queen. I wouldn't ever say I'll be like doing comedy videos permanently. But I found what I submitted funny, so hopefully everyone else finds it funny. I changed my idea for my movie trailer very last minute, so I was shooting the night before and the day of the submissions.
So even when things aren't working out for me personally, the show must go on. And this week I've created a movie trailer that I think is pretty funny. It's about a queen who relocates to start a new life, you know, as they do in horror movies. But modern day dating will leave her in a life or death situation. And for the floor show, we're supposed to recreate a Dragula inspired look, and I'm pretty content with my runway video. This was my first time sewing and stoning a gown and making gloves, which in itself is pretty horrifying in my opinion, but appropriate for the goal that I was assigned. So again, This week I will be giving you the sickening sensation, high energy performance, face beat, and garments that I made for the challenge, as well as the spooky sensation, and I hope you enjoy.
It is horror week here at the Rose Ball, and I am super excited about this challenge. So we were all giving Dragula drag artists to inspire us. And I got Saint, which I'm very excited about because Saint is one of my favorite drag artists. And this challenge is going to be very awesome because we also had to make a horror trailer. And if you don't know this about me, which you probably don't because we're just getting to know each other, I love horror. Horror is my absolute favorite genre. So I was really excited to get this challenge. It was my favorite challenge from the first season of the Rose Ball. And I had so much fun putting this together and just being goofy and letting loose and just having a good time.
Honestly, I hope I win this week, but I'm just looking to be safe with my track record. Plus being safe this week, I will for sure advance to the top 8. And I'm gonna crush it from there. So let's just get it done and let's see what happens.
Today is very important. I have a very good track record and I don't want today to bring it down right before the semi-finals. I'm not a safe queen, I don't want to be safe. So how would be nice and when would be nicer? So peace out, see you after this challenge. Maybe see you in the semi-finals because this is the last episode of me before the semi-finals. Will I make it? I think so. I'm confident. I'm a confident little boy. Sweet boy, peace out.
Hello, and welcome back to Rose... Oh, fix that, girl. Welcome back to Rose Productions' digital drag competition, the Rose Ball Season 2. My name is
Lola Rose,
and I am the creator, producer, and artistic director of Rose Productions. Tonight, Group A is here to kick off challenge number 3. For their last challenge in the quarterfinal round, I have tasked each contestant with writing, producing, and starring in an original scary movie parody trailer. On the runway, I have paired each of our rosebuds with a past contestant from the Boulet brothers' Dragula and challenged them to recreate one of their most iconic looks. So let's get Horror Week started. First up, presenting their original horror movie trailer is Crystal Starz.
Hello?
just when you thought it was safe to go back in the garage.
Is someone in here? Hello? Is someone in here?
Some weird shit starts happening.
What do you want?
This year on Halloween,
No, please don't. I'm young. I'm fresh. I have a boyfriend, you know.
this movie won't come out. Because it's simply horrible, and we have no money.
That's a big tool you have there, mister.
Crystal Starz is.
My god. You came prepared.
The dumb bitch in. The Glove. A movie about a glove.
Thank you, Crystal. Up next, we have Emerald Star.
you out front? Look, just pop the trunk and I'll put Rachel's stuff in the back and you can be on your way. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't send her to school with an entire suitcase. I'll be right out. When the kids are away, the dolls will play. No, not those dolls. This doll. Introducing Alice Alive. Now, with 18 new phrases to keep you entertained for the rest of your life.
I'm Alice. You're my best friend.
What was that?
A doll's ability to uplift the human spirit can be immeasurable. Hello, Kevin.
Let's play a game.
She doesn't make the rules. She just plays by them. No, please, don't make me play. No!
Will you play with me forever?
And ever, and ever, and ever.
My name's Alice, and I love to play games. Will you play with me?
Thank you, Emerald. Please welcome Gypsy Antidote.
Chantel, girl, what you doing? Nothing, you know I got this temp job cleaning this house over on this old big mansion looking house. Yeah, it look nice. Not really, it looks raggedy as hell. Hello? Hello? Oh, I thought I heard something.
I am so thankful. Never! I'll never let go! Buddy! Come back!
I ain't cleaning that shit up.
Play with us. Come play with us, Danny. Forever.
Who the fuck is Danny? Chantel, bitch. Oh, I think they got zombies. Hell yeah. I need to find the keys to my motherfucking car. It's time to go. It's time to go.
Thank you, Gypsy. Up next, we have Helena Handbaskit.
Yeah, I'm doing that thing that you like. "11 murders in the past 3 months. All we know is that he killed a bunch of kids at some camp in the 90s.
I want a divorce.
Oh, we're getting a divorce. And now he's back.
I'm outside.
They just don't understand what we have.
Yeah. I know what'll make you feel better.
You wanna fuck me up the shitter? I'm home.
Do you have any idea what fucking time it is, Helena?
You look like a whore.
What I think your father is trying to say is that I don't risk my life and work my fucking ass off so you can slut it up every night with that piece of shit boyfriend of yours.
Eat shit and die, Mom. And yeah, I might be a whore dad, but at least I can't get pregnant if I get fucked up the ass.
Where's Helena? Come around here again, I'll fucking kill you.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I need backup! Why are you doing this?
Let me go! Tommy!
No!
Thank you, Helena. Please welcome Naja.
Deep South and who the fuck knows Oklahoma. This queen is new to the area and looking for love in all the wrong places. She's just a city girl looking to start a new life as a cosmetologist. But there's only one thing standing in her way.
DL Discreet Daddy 69.
And it's closer than you think.
0 feet away.
Sickening Studios presents an action-packed horror thriller where this queen will navigate cosmetology school and the horrors of modern-day dating. Starring Naja as herself and Colby as the grinder guy. 0 feet away. So next time you're just looking, be careful what you find before it finds you.
Thank you, Naja. Now, last but not least, we have Sweet Boy.
Just one little thing that I don't think anyone said. We've seen the same boots. Nice boots. Let's see a new shoe. That's just what they'll do.
Hiya, emergency hotline. Yeah, you. Yeah. Yeah, who was trying to kill you? Oh, what the fuck? Wash your fucking feet. I've got a few questions.
Thank you, Sweet Boy, and thank you to all of our Group A contestants for your truly horrifying movie trailers. Now it's time for Group A to bring it to the runway. Earlier this week, the judges and I held a Zoom call where we shared our reactions and feedback for tonight's performances and floor show presentations. Unfortunately, Marie Malove was unable to attend because bitch has to make that money. Rest assured, all contestants receive full written critiques from each judge after every episode. As always, to quote the Boulet brothers, we are not here to judge your drag. Drag is art, and art is subjective. What we are judging you on is your drag as it relates to this competition and these specific challenges and criteria. Now let's hear what these ooky, spooky, kooky bitches had to say on their Zoom call.
Donna, what did you think of Crystal Starz this week?
It still was quite basic and not elevated to the level that I really needed.
Yeah.
I didn't really see Loris in it at all.
I liked that we saw Harry Pitt because that was one of the points of the look. Yeah. Harry Pitt had been green like Loris's chest hair was.
And I wanted to see more of a floor show, something more dramatic, something more dark, something more Loris, because Loris was, one of my favorite contestants. So
the trailer, I actually quite liked the trailer. I laughed a lot. The characterization was good. She stayed in character, and it was edited to a better level that we've seen in previous entries.
She plays that scream queen dumb bitch so well. I thought she did a great job with the trailer this week.
I wanted to see a more fully realized horror trope, but I do think some of the comedy aspects she had were very successful, and I enjoyed her overall. Let's move on to Emerald Star.
It was too similar to the reference because it was copy paste. Here's Frankie. I didn't see any elevation from the actual inspiration picture.
I liked the look. Yes, it was very similar to the original, but I think a lot of work and detail went into making it that similar. And as someone who likes a copied over look, I didn't mind that at all. I just thought in terms of the performance, the backyard space didn't quite make sense because we've seen Emerald use the outdoors before, and because the reference photos are of Frankie Doom outside by a truck. I thought some more of that like outdoor vibe, especially with a chainsaw, would have made a lot more sense for the floor show.
The makeup was absolutely stunning, and Emerald took an opportunity to show us how her makeup has been getting better and better.
The trailer, the editing was good and the filmography was good, but the jokes didn't really land for me, and the end was slightly confusing. Like, did they just wake up from a dream?
I didn't know what this movie exactly would be like. You know, if this were turned into a feature film, where was this going? Was it just going to torture the main character until it ended at some point? I don't know. So the trailer lacked a little bit of clarity.
In Emerald's written description, there were a lot of references she described, and unfortunately, I didn't really see those in the final trailer. Moving on to Gypsy Antidote.
I really like this actually, a complete step up from previous weeks.
It just altogether didn't give me the original look whatsoever. I thought the beat was beautiful and the hair was great. The hair up, wonderful. The belt as a choker, very distracting.
The background with the lights and stuff is something we've seen from her a lot, and it was the same colors. None of the lights changed for a different feel or vibe or presentation. So I was starting to see her hallway too much and not in a way that she's changed it. And it took away from a floor show, a Dragula presentation.
The trailer, I did have a slight issue with it. I didn't really laugh a lot, to be honest. It gave like Brenda from Scary Movie vibes, but I don't think it was like pushed to that level of like humor.
I was missing the part where she was actually looking into the doorways and seeing what was going on.
I agree. Just it felt like more pre-made footage than it did made footage for this challenge. But those moments where she had these one-liners, I thought she really shone.
Overall this week, the concepts for me were really good, but the overall execution left me wanting more and left me wanting more cohesion with the concepts. I wanted to see the execution take the concepts and fully develop them. And I think in both runway and performance, I missed that this week. Let's move on to Helena Handbaskit.
The floor show definitely sold me on the look because that was Dragula vibes, hands down. The shots were good. She was definitely in character. The lighting was good. And then right at the end, she licked the thing and I literally gagged, which made me kind of want her to do more stuff like that throughout the thing because it was right at the end. But I was completely sold on the performance. So overall, the look was great for me.
I lived for Helena this week. I thought her look was better than Bitch Puddin's look. I really did. I loved everything about the look and the performance.
I was impressed by Helena in her runway. I agree that the look that she ended up doing was stronger in a feminine beauty than the original. And I really liked that because of the way that she was presenting it was more in a chic, fashionable way. And to lose the breastplate and take the critique, it was just perfect for the silhouette that she was trying to give because big tits would have not worked with this look at all. And so it allowed her to really move around and show a different kind of Helena aspect to the look that she was doing. So I thought overall the look was impressive because the jumpsuit was similar, and to get it that dirty and mucky, you know, it took a lot of work.
I really liked seeing Helena step outside from the green screen as well. I think that was a really cool thing to see because she chose a really great location. And I was laughing because it was probably the restaurant that she manages in Washington, D.C. And she's like pussy popping on caution signs. I was living for it.
The trailer, this was like fine. Again, like it wasn't ha 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 funny, but it wasn't awful. The end was simply just horror. So I think at the end it was just like, oh, okay, it's not a funny thing anymore. But It was safe for me.
I found it really funny throughout. Like, there were so many layers to it. And the over-the-top crassness, just like so over the top, it made me laugh.
The daughter to me sounded, looked, and acted just like the mother. And the mother was the father, and the father's son. They were all the same person. So I found myself getting lost in the story a lot. And all of them, I was just getting Helena.
I give her props for for having really distinct visual characters for all the different people she was playing. But I think the embodiment and even, you don't have to change your voice, but the way she intonated things. The talking was all a bit kind of monotone and the same. Let's move on to Naja.
This was a definite step up from previous weeks. It was so refreshing to see Naja in a different silhouette.
I did want more nods to some of the details on the dress. Like, the dress had a big bow and there was a big rose in the hair. Just something to like, yeah, that like play up the rose. I wanted something there to elevate that dress.
I do wish that I would have seen more jewels or more gems on the dress. And I know that it's asking a lot. However, I think there could have been a couple things that she could have done to manipulate it, like buying a fabric that's just covered in jewels or something and cutting it and wrapping it around you and maybe tying it at the waist into a bow, just so it gave a few extra things that were more reference to the original.
The trailer, I actually really like Naja's trailer. I found myself laughing at every joke that she made, to be fair. She didn't take herself seriously in the trailer, which is a good thing. Like, she was just having fun, and that made me have fun with it.
The trailer, I thought it was a good idea. I thought that there could have been so many jokes made because online dating is just like rife with foulness. But I didn't really get any of them. I don't know. It was a great setup that didn't deliver in the comedy to me.
I thought it was like a subtle humor and that she did well with it.
Let's go to Sweet Boy.
Sweet Boy, the bitch. So, I mean, between the clown thing, when we've been talking about clown drag, and then the trailer based around my comment, like, of course I love Sweet Boy this week. Of course I did. My thing with clown drag isn't that I hate it. It's that it gets done a lot. And so it's hard to be really wowed by it. And this did not wow me. The hair did, but it was a bodysuit, which fit better in the crotch than bodysuits that we've seen before. So I did appreciate that.
The thing that did sell me was the floor show. Loved the floor show. It was very Dragula vibes again. They were very committed to the character.
The moment when he turned around in his runway and the movements of everything had already embodied the character completely. The way every part of his body moved, I just thought it was so spectacular. And when he turned around, I felt like everything was there. The body was there. The costuming was there.
The trailer was my favorite trailer of this group. I laughed a lot. It was edited really well. The concept was hilarious from the get-go. Impersonating Professor was really funny. It was scary and it was funny, so it was a good mix of both of them.
I loved that she gave that moment where she had the hat on and she was watching us all do our judges' critiques, but she's specifically in front of professors because that's the one that she's about to play. And oh my God, Professor, did she do such a good job? The look was just so good and it was so sweet. Like, it was just Sweet Boy as Professor. And I'm like, you did a double, like, play a drag character that, like, inspires, you know? So I thought that was so awesome in a way to, again, show the audience and the rest of the contestants that you take our critiques and you make them into something beautiful.
Thank you, judges. As always, the cast has watched and ranked their fellow 5 competitors' submissions this week. Those ranking scores have been added to the judges' scores to determine the final results. The bottom 2 are Naja, and Crystal Starz. The 2 contestants who have placed safe this week are Gypsy Antidote and Emerald Star. And the winner of this episode is Sweet Boy.
Sweet Boy has won a pair of sunglasses courtesy of Ava Apparel and a custom pair of lashes courtesy of Snatched Lash Shop. Check out their awesome work on Instagram. Thank you for being a sponsor of the Rose Ball Season 2.
Congratulations, Sweet Boy, and congratulations to all of tonight's performers for your fantastic work. We will see you again this Saturday right here on YouTube at 7 p.m. Eastern Time when Group B takes on Horror Week. At the end of episode 6, the 8 contestants selected by the judges to move on to the semi-final round will be announced. So who are you rooting for? Let us know in the comments below. Again, my name is Lola Rose. Until next time, stay what?
Freddy.